Hello and welcome in to your reading today. I thought we would start out with a timing card, which I don't use these all the time. I don't know, I just find it interesting to see what's going to come out of here, but, you know, isn't it that all time is happening in the now? So but we are here on Earth in linear time. So we'll get a card out of the timing deck first and then add some tarot around it to see what might be happening when. Okay, let's see here. Oh, three came out. All right, so we've got by this summer, which in Northern Hemisphere, we're in summer. By August and end of this year. All right, so definitely heavy on the summer vibes. I've also noticed Leo has come out quite a bit in a lot of the readings. So let's see here what might be happening, I guess, you know, from August till the end of the year, but maybe more heavily in summertime. See what this has to do with. You know, you can always kind of fit readings into your situation, whether it's, you know, love, money, purpose, spirituality, you know, friendship. But we'll see if we get maybe a clear inkling as to what could be going on here. I don't know, do you have any plans to travel? Anything upcoming, exciting? You know, summer is also like a big wedding time, so I don't know, we'll see what comes out here. Ooh, mice, number 23, and I saw coffin with an ending at the bottom of the deck, so something is possibly deteriorating. Mice are also very, very resourceful, right? They can sort of live off of just about anything. Have you ever had a mouse or mice in your house? They seem pretty smart too. All right, so let's see what else wants to come out with this year. You know, they are small but powerful and impactful. So we'll see what direction this goes. A lot of times, though, because they can, right, chew through anything, they can kind of destroy anything, that I do often think of deterioration when I see the mice card, and I've also kind of associated it with that number 23, which may be hard to see on this video. All right, so let's get some more cards out here. See what this might be. Ooh, I can see the first two cards already. 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. All right, so some sort of disappointment or sadness, like something may have hurt your feelings here. It could have to do with honesty, or I guess the lack of honesty. Dishonesty is what I meant to say. Or, you know, because I did say that kind of backwards, maybe somebody is honest with you about something and, you know, you didn't really like what you heard. Again, it could have to do with some sort of ending, or maybe it was criticism, or again, just something that really hurt your feelings and has you feeling down, even sorrowful, mournful. And this might have to do with something where you have teamed up with people. So this could have to do with something at your career or with work. Or maybe you were kind of showing somebody something that you've worked on and they didn't really give you positive feedback. All right, so possibly some relationship, again, in a more, you know, maybe a business sense. I mean, of course, it could be friends. Like I said at the beginning, you can kind of apply these readings to any area of your life. Yeah, and that has you feeling really wounded. And maybe this is something that, if this is, let's say, with your job or your performance, maybe you have a performance review and it doesn't go the way that you wanted. And that, again, not only has you feeling sad, but maybe you're overthinking about it. And you're feeling really closed off now or defensive even. But sometimes when things deteriorate like that, or, you're not really getting possibly the recognition that you want or that you even deserve, that happens all the time, right? There's plenty of people in careers and jobs that are really great and wonderful at what they do, but they're just constantly overlooked or even talked down to, passed up, for promotions and different things like that. But because that has deteriorated, and like I said, I saw a coffin, which can be an ending, right? That leaves the door open for a new opportunity, right? So this is something that might shift, and like I said, has you sad, upset, hurt. Just watch the way maybe that you react as well. Maybe not really matching someone's energy if they're being nasty or hurtful. But sometimes our feelings get hurt even when someone isn't doing it in a really derogatory or extremely negative way. But just knowing that deterioration or that, insight that you get, or, just realizing maybe that you're fed up with whatever that situation is, does open the door for something new. All right. So sometimes things end for a reason. This could have you even going out on your own, trying something different. Maybe you start investing your efforts a little bit differently than you have been. Like maybe you've been pouring something into a collab with a team, or again into your career, and maybe you start doing something on the side instead, and that starts working for you and builds your confidence and even builds up, right, a little bit of money or skills at something new. Yeah, and with King of Pentacles behind that. So a lot of Pentacle energy. I just did a reading yesterday also that really had a lot to do with the Earth energy, with Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles were coming out. All right, let's see. What might this new opportunity be? So it could be a new career path. Somebody might propose something to you. Or again, this could even be maybe a new direction that you decide to go, or that you kind of have maybe more time freed up. Yeah, with the Sun. And there's Leo again. So again, August could be a really pivotal time for you. With the Sun, this is something that's going to be really, really positive. Really exciting, really fresh. This will boost your creativity. Things are working out in your favor is the message that I'm getting here. Yeah, because it's going to have something that you're going to be celebrating. Maybe you find new people to work with, or again, you could go off and do something on your own. On a new path, a new venture. So again, something really positive is coming after heartbreak, after disappointment. But again, sometimes we need, I don't want to say need, but kind of, right? We need sometimes those nudges of something not quite working out for us to decide to make a different choice, decide to take a new opportunity. And that is something that is going to be really positive for you. So that sounds exciting. Again, sometime maybe around August, Leo season, since that was really, really highlighted in the cards. But between then and the end of the year, something is unfolding. All right, so that's what we've got for this reading. I hope there was something in here for you. And until next time, peace.